Hi, this is Gary with MACMOST.com. Let's look at using iCloud Drive with and without the Desktop and Documents feature. MACMOST is brought to you thanks to a great group of more than 1,000 supporters. Go to MACMOST.com/Patreon. There you could read more about the Patreon campaign, join us, and get exclusive content and course discounts. So sometimes I see that people get a little confused over using iCloud Drive, particularly when it comes to the Desktop and Documents feature. First, it's important to understand what the Desktop and Documents folders are. Let's open a Finder window here, and I'm going to go to the top computer level. And here you'll see your hard drive as well as any external drives, network drives, and so on. On your hard drive, you'll find a Users folder. In the Users folder, you'll find the home folders for each user on your Mac. Maybe you only have one. Here I've got two. This is the current one. So if I go into here, this is my home folder for my current user account. And you can see in here I have a variety of different folders, including some like music, movies, and pictures that hold a particular type of content. For instance, pictures would hold my photos library. Music would hold my music library, formerly iTunes, and movies would hold my iMovie, perhaps my Final Cut Pro libraries as well. But you also may see Desktop and Documents in here. If you have iCloud Drive, Desktop, and Documents turned off, then these two folders will be in your home folder. Anything in your home folder is on your local drive only. So it's on this Mac. If you have another Mac, you won't find any of these files on that drive unless you manually move them there. Likewise, if you have an iPhone or iPad and you look in the Files app, you won't be able to access any of these files or folders on your Mac. These are strictly local on this hard drive only. On the other hand, if you go to iCloud Drive, which you can get to from clicking here or Go and then iCloud Drive, this is a completely different location. You won't find this if you start at the computer level and dig down. You can only find this by using Go, iCloud Drive, or clicking iCloud Drive in the sidebar here. And this will contain a bunch of folders as well. You may find folders for some apps you use. They like to create these little folders in iCloud Drive like Pages, Numbers, and Keynote. You could also create your own folders in here. So here's one I created myself. And all of the folders and files here are available across all of your Macs using the same Apple ID with iCloud. In addition, if you look in the Files app on your iPhone and iPad, you should find all of the folders and files here as well. If I create a new file and stick it in here, then I look on my iPhone in the Files app under iCloud Drive, I should find it on my iPhone as well. And that's the beauty of using iCloud Drive. All the files you place inside of it will be available across all of your different devices. It syncs automatically. You don't need to do anything. Just put things in iCloud Drive and find them everywhere. Update them on one device and they're updated on all devices. Now, the way I have it set up here, I don't find Desktop and Documents in iCloud Drive. I find them in my Home folder. You also see them here under Favorites. Favorites is a customizable list of any location you want. If I want to add another folder here like my Movies folder, I can drag it over there. This is a customizable list. And what you see here doesn't really tell you anything about where it's located, whether it's an iCloud Drive or not. It's just a list of favorite locations. Now if I look in System Preferences, under Apple ID, and then I go to iCloud here, and then I'll see iCloud Drive, click Options. I'll see the option here for Desktop and Documents folders. If I check that, that will move those folders to iCloud Drive. So with it unchecked, my Desktop and Documents folders are here in my Home folder. With it checked, it would move those and they would be here in iCloud Drive, not in the Home folder anymore. So here's another way to look at that. You see here at the top I've got Desktop and Documents folders turned off. And I have those two folders in my local Home folder, not in iCloud Drive. At the bottom I've got Desktop and Documents folders turned on. Now Desktop and Documents are in iCloud Drive, not in my local Home folder. So let's turn this feature on here and see what happens. I turn it on and then I hide System Preferences. I can see now in iCloud Drive Desktop and Documents have moved there, as well as all of the folders and files I had in them. They're still on my Mac, but now they're under iCloud Drive and my Home folder no longer has those. If I wanted to see them under Favorites, I certainly could, because I can customize Favorites by simply dragging something new to it. So I can put my Documents folder back under Favorites, but this now goes to Documents in iCloud Drive. Matter of fact, if I Command click here, I can see Documents is in iCloud Drive, not in my Home folder. Now note I can still use my Home folder as I want. movies, music, and pictures are still there. And I can create my own folders, like this one here, to store things just on my local Mac in my home folder. Likewise, iCloud Drive allows me to create folders wherever I want as well. So I can create a folder here called My Folder, and I can put whatever I want in there. It doesn't depend on the Desktop and Documents feature. I could put as many files as I want in iCloud Drive or in my home folder and organize them as I please. So here at the top, for instance, I have the Desktop and Documents feature turned off. So those are on my local home folder. But I can create a folder called anything I want. In this case, Cloud Docs. And I could put files in there and those will be available across my devices. When I create a new document, I can choose whether to save it in my Documents folder, which is in my local home folder, or in this Cloud Docs folder I created. At the bottom, I've got Desktop and Documents turned on, so Desktop and Documents are in iCloud Drive. But that doesn't stop me from creating something called Local Docs or any name I want in my local home folder, and then choosing whether to store something in Local Docs or in the Documents folder in iCloud Drive. It's up to me. Now, when deciding where to store things, if you have your own ideas of how you want to organize things and where things should go, that's fine. But if you're wondering what the best practices are, it's to use your Documents folder. So whether you have it in your home folder or in iCloud Drive, your Documents folder is your go-to location for storing things. When you create a new document, put it in the Documents folder. You don't need to just put everything at the top level. You can create folders inside of the Documents folder and arrange things as you want. These folders can have subfolders with all sorts of other subfolders inside. Just make any organizational structure you like. But if you put it all under Documents, you know that everything that you've created is there in the Documents folder. Desktop is like the Documents folder. You can create anything you want in there, but it has a special feature. If you were to create a new document, like I've created one here in TextEdit, and I'm going to save it for the first time, I could save it to the desktop. If I do, not only will it appear in the desktop folder, but it will also appear on the desktop. So the desktop folder has this very special property where everything inside it will also appear here on your desktop. Now this can create a lot of clutter, which is why I don't like to use it. So I try to avoid using the desktop folder at all. I don't want to see a lot of clutter. Clutter is the enemy of productivity. So I try to keep it empty. But if you have the desktop folder in iCloud Drive, then not only will this file appear on your desktop on this Mac, but if you have a second Mac logged into iCloud with Desktop and Documents turned on, it will also appear on the desktop of that Mac as well. So if you're not sure where to store files and you don't have your own ideas about that, then the safe thing to do is to always store them in your Documents folder. Have that be the main place you put things. If you're not using Desktop and Documents in iCloud, then put all your files arranged in subfolders in the Documents folder in your home folder. If you're using Desktop and Documents with iCloud, then put everything in the Documents folder in iCloud Drive. And if you're unsure of which one of those to choose, well then I recommend just using iCloud Drive. This will not only make all your files available across your other Apple devices, but say if your Apple device breaks or gets stolen, then anything you had stored in iCloud will still be there in iCloud. You can simply get a new machine and sign into iCloud and all your files will be there. Whereas if they were stored only on your local drive, then you have to just rely on your backup of that drive to get to those files. And yes, I know iCloud Drive costs a little extra. Using iCloud Drive is one of my favorite features of the whole Apple ecosystem. Before iCloud, I actually used other systems to do the same thing, and it's great that it's all just built into your Mac now. Not spending the $1 or $3 a month to get the extra storage space to use iCloud Drive to its fullest. It's kind of like buying a luxury car and then deciding not to take it on the highway. You're not going to get the most out of your Mac if you decide to avoid using this very useful feature just to save a few dollars. If you still have some questions about using the Desktop and Documents feature in iCloud Drive, ask them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, click the thumbs up button below to let me know. I publish new tutorials each weekday. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out.